Aloha everybody, and welcome to part 7 of Sonic Rush, and we're now in the last level of the game, the last platforming level anyway, and it's still a space station, very reminiscent of Death Egg Zone with its anti-gravity and its things. I didn't talk about the soundtrack of this level back in part 6, but I love the composer of this game. I love, Hideki, because he always includes all these samples from, actual real songs, And so, the song of Deadline has the vocal track, Feelin' Hot, Hot, Hot. It's the final zone, it's a space station, it's the big climactic showdown with Eggman Nega and them, right? And the song leading up to it is, Feelin' Hot, Hot, Hot. I don't know why, that's just really wacky and fun to me. I mean, the level's got some pretty fantastic music. This is actually the main menu theme as well. And Altitude Limit was actually the victory music, only in full version form and stuff. So I like that the soundtrack is one big medley of music, and yeah, it's alright. Again, I always put all the songs in the description of these videos, so if you want to hear the Feelin' Hot, 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 check it out. It's good stuff. I loves it. Loves it. I mean, the thing about Deadline that's kind of annoying, because of its anti-gravity upside-down things, there are bottomless pits in this level, just like every level in this game, but there are bottomless pits that go upwards, and that's going to completely fuck you up, because certain parts... I mean, look, when I think of going up in any video game, I don't think I'm going to go so high that I end up dying. I expect to just keep going high. But this game, they trick you and they untrain you for that shit. So they have all these cannons at one point that you have to go from cannon to cannon to cannon. But what they don't tell you is that you can't go up. Because if you go up, it counts as a bottomless pit and you go up and die. And I'm just like, God damn it, Deadline. Why are you doing this to me? I was not trained for this bullshit. Ugh. So it's I just don't care for the rocket gimmicks. I wish the rocket parts weren't in this stupid level, and this, but, I might like the last level a little bit more if the rockets weren't there. It's slightly easier than Altitude Limit, but I don't care for the rockets and the anti-gravity bottomless pits. I hate that shit. Here it is. Don't go up, because if you go up, you die. It's a goddamn trap. It's a goddamn trap. Oh yeah, and something I didn't realize was in Sonic Rush until this playthrough. Apparently the electric shield is in the game. I never thought it was actually in the game because I never got it, ever, during any of my test playthroughs or, back when I first played this game. But then I'm doing this level, and all of a sudden I go down there for once, and I'm like, oh wow, there is an electrical shield. How about that? It doesn't allow you to double jump, it just allows you to suck up rings so that you can get lots of points, Because some people want to get S ranks, and maybe at the end there you can attract so many rings that it might just push you and get you that S rank. Because, Electric Shield, it's a staple of Sonic. Who doesn't love the electric shield?
Here we go.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, that was the final level. So now we're going to square off with Big Bad Eggman Nega once and for all. I don't have time to chat with you right now! But come to think of it... Oh wait, that's not me. That's not Eggman Nega. That's Blaze. Long time no see. There's the fucking line again. I never commented on that ever in any of these playthroughs, but the line, long time no see, that comes up quite a bit in the series. Even in the handheld ones. I swear, someone has to go through all my playthroughs and look in every single cutscene, even the Rivals series, text and stuff, and just look for every time it says long time no see. There's gotta be, a universal tally, up to Sonic Lost World. What the hell is... How many times has long time no see actually been said in this series? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, Blaze the Cat is a bit of a stubborn character. She wants to resolve this on her own. She doesn't want Sonic meddling in her way. I must protect my world, and I don't need anyone's help. Hey, chill for a second. You're way too tense. So unfortunately, Blaze sees us as something of a threat. Sees us as something of an obstacle. And Eggman Nega's loving this shit. This world is so entertaining. I think I'm gonna like it here. So, our first boss fight is with Blaze. This is a character battle. It's kind of similar to the Knuckles character battle, where we have to jump into her and stuff, but every time she's doing one of her attacks, whether it's her spin dash, whether it's her regular jumping, we can't really damage her, and she has two significant attacks that are kind of troublesome. I mean, there's her spin dash. You know not to be in the way of that. You can't spin dash into her when she's spin dashing. She'll actually win the spin dash fight with you, so don't do that. But that's her homing attack thing, where she stays in the air for a little bit, and then she homes in on wherever you are, so you gotta sort of jump out of the way. And in order to get a shot on Blaze, you really have to make sure that you hit her the second she lands. Her vulnerability period is very, very quick, so you have to really take every chance you can get in order to make this fight quick, and in order to get shots in on her. And this is her special attack. She makes fire tornadoes spawn out of the ground, and you just have to sort of... She always spawns like 4 or 5, so you just want to keep moving, but, you know, don't move so close that you get yourself into a dead end. Like, if you go forward, make a fire tornado, go forward a little bit more, make a fire tornado, and then go back where you came, well, there's nowhere you can run, so you're going to get damaged by the fire tornado, you know. How can Blaze create fire tornadoes? A wizard did it. Her fire powers are never explained. She just has them. I don't know, soul dimension anatomy, I guess, but, at the very end, when she only has one more hit to go, you guys go into a headbutting contest, and you have to mash the B and A buttons in order to boost her ass off the stage. So just mash, 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 my thumbs, my thumbs, my thumbs! Oh god! And you'll kill her. Bye, Blaze! Sorry I kicked you into the vacuum of space. I hope you survive somehow. Don't worry, kids. She's fine. It's a cartoon. Cartoon characters can breathe in space. It would certainly explain Sonic's ability to breathe in space. Yeah. The Soul Emeralds. I've been collecting Chaos Emeralds. I can't believe there's another set of emeralds. Oh, God. She truly is the alternate dimension version of Sonic. Even her high heels, they look like Sonic sneakers a little bit, you know? And that's what they're going for. Eggman Nega is supposed to be opposite Eggman. The Soul Emeralds are opposite Chaos Emeralds. And Sonic is opposite Blaze. But the good news, she's learning to ease up. She's learning to accept help from others because of Sonic being able to kick her ass. Well, you kicked my ass. Nice to meet you, Sonic. I should rely on others. You were right, Blue Hedgehog. You're always right. You are Jesus Christ. Led by the Soul Emeralds, my world has begun to enter yours. What will happen to our two worlds? But I think our worlds can't coexist like this. Eventually, everything will disappear. You know, Eggman has an IQ of 300. Doesn't he know this? I mean, I know he wants to conquer the world and build Eggman Land, so why the hell is he eradicating the fabric of time and space by merging these two worlds? This seems like an unwise decision, Dr. Eggman. Why would you trust this white-mustached doppelganger? I mean, Eggman Nega just seems fucking crazy. And again, it doesn't seem like Eggman Nega knows this either, because he's looking forward to living in this new world, because it's so entertaining. But Blaze is going to rely on Sonic. Smart thinking! And, now Sonic has to save the day. He has to take the fight to Eggman Nega. And so we're going on to the final zone, or the F zone. The F-Zero zone. Oh god. If Captain Falcon was the boss, we'd never win. Okay, that's not true. Shadow fought Captain Falcon in Shadow the Hedgehog. You remember the Blue Falcon fight? That was Captain Falcon, damn it, and you can't deny it. But, ladies and gentlemen, the final zone is by far the hardest boss in the game. This is the one boss I know people actually legitimately turn the game on easy mode in order to beat. Because if you go in the options, you can change the difficulty from normal to easy. And easy mode makes the bosses only 6 units of health instead of 8. This boss can be really tricky because he has instant kill moves. This move right here, where he slams both arms, that's an instant kill. If it connects, I would have been dead, no matter how many rings I have. In order to damage him, you don't actually hurt the hands. The hands don't count as a hit. You have to get on his hand, ride up, and get to his dome and smash the dome, and that counts as a hit. And when you're on the arm too long, he actually tries shaking you off, so you have to hold the down button in order to stay on as well. When he's doing one-handed slams, he generally, not always, but generally he tries to slam where you are, and so you have to move out of the way and jump into the hand after it's like stunned and stuff. He'll ground pound, creating waves, and you have to jump over the waves. And it doesn't seem like too much when you get the hang of it, but I swear this boss is really hard to keep up with, and the more you hit him, the more you hit him, the more you hit him, the more his moves get crazier, especially this fucking laser. The laser you can touch, but you can't touch the explosion that it's creating. You can't touch the fire it's moving along the ground. So keep an eye out for the fire, not so much the laser, you know? Every time I hit the arm, I always do an air dash in order to climb the arm super fast. Just so, you know, maybe I can hit the dome without having to wait for this guy to shake. It happens. The faster you take this fight, you know, the quicker it'll be over. Because the worst thing is dying to this boss when he has like 2 hits left, and then you have to go through the entire 3 or 2 minutes to get back to that point. Refighting this boss is such a pain in the ass. But, you know. Music's fantastic. I love this music because I think Hideki used Michael Jackson samples for this song. It sounds like Michael Jackson is singing during this song. I'm not sure if there are Michael Jackson samples in this, but every time I hear it, all I hear is and it's like, ah, it's Michael Jackson. Why not? Michael Jackson has a good relationship with Sega. I could see it. But, I think we're coming up to the one move I hate the most. Yeah, this is it. He has this one move. He creates pink lasers that you can't touch because it damages you. But he's moving the lasers, and it's really hard to stay in between them. I have never, ever been good at dodging this attack. I suck at it so much. I just always, every playthrough I've ever had with this guy, always get hit by it. I've seen people accomplish it, you know, in playthroughs, but I can't do it. I don't know how the hell you guys managed to keep in the middle of that damn thing, but, make sure you're holding on to your rings. The more you get hit, the more you get hit, the more you get hit, the more those rings scatter and go farther and farther and farther. That's why you keep dying. I mean, there is the insta-kill crush move, but more often than not, you are going to lose your rings from getting hit so much, and then when you have no rings and you get hit again, this boss just kicks your ass. It's a lot harder than it looks, believe me. I swear this boss is like, ugh. I've died to this guy many, many, many times. I mean, it's fitting. He is the final boss, so I'm not surprised he's kind of hard, but yeah. That was the real hard part. The hard part's over. I'm on the last hit, and the last hit is super easy. I'll crush you, Sonic! For the last hit, Eggman Nega starts ramming the spaceship, and he'll ram it again, and then he'll ram it a 3rd time, and it doesn't matter, he's not going to stun you or do anything to you. All you really have to do is jump into his dome, and then that's it. Once you've made it to the final hit, it's pretty easy. Just keep jumping, and you should be pretty fine. But that was the final boss, and that was the Sonic playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. We beat Eggman Nega. that, ladies and gentlemen, is Sonic Rush. Well, that's half of Sonic Rush, and we still have that true final boss to come up. But now we're going to be doing the Blaze playthrough, and I'm going to skip the credits because we'll see the credits again later. Yeah, that was the Sonic playthrough. It's been a blast, what can I tell you? We're going to be tackling the game with Blaze now, and Blaze has some unique abilities. She does go through the same levels and bosses, but hopefully you stick with me and have a fun time, because there'll probably be a Q&A in there at some point, and I might just answer your questions, and it might be enlightening, because I am an enlightening bastard. I am an enlightening bastard? Is that a phrase you can say? I don't care. That was the Sonic playthrough. I'll see you in the Blaze playthrough. Till then.